Hey everybody, Wandering Kid here. Welcome back to my Let's Play on Subnautica. We're getting ready to go head out back to Life Pod 17 and see if I can't go finish raiding that wreck that, well, wrecked me. Over here we've got our brand new Seamoth, so we're going to hop in.
Welcome aboard, Captain.
We'll find our direction without a wait, and we'll go for a nice ride. So we've gotten back to Life Pod 17, down here, and over here is our wreck. I think it's... oh, there it is. It's this huge monster over this way. Well, now that I've got better lights and things, we're just going to take a quick sweep. One of the things I did do, after doing some editing on the videos, I realized just how choppy the graphics were. So I lowered the sensitivity on the mouse, and it seems like I've gotten a lot more coherency and a lot less choppiness when I do the recording. So hopefully that will help out. I'd like to find any other way in except that hole. I don't think that's going to be an option, but it was worth a second look. Alright, so let's head up. We're going to bring this close by, and we're going to run this in down around here, I think. Yeah, that looks like a decent place to go in. Now you can hear that sand shark. He's actually not too much of a problem. I am, however, going to kill the lights so I can see better. I'm going to head out. I'm going to double check that I'm rolling 2 tanks of O2. I am. I'm going to hook my rebreather on because I don't need the... oh, my friend today. I don't need to worry about radiation. I'm going to head in here. I'm going to start dropping off some of these Pathfinder items. Where's the other door? The other door's over here. That was in here. Should kick that through. I should get my arrow that says go that way. And down here... there's another path. That was the way in. Alright. That is not my flashlight. Where is my flashlight? That is my flashlight. Thank you. Okay, so that's where we came in. What is this? That is just some random color. I found this thing once, and I never figured out how I got into it last time. Let's see... basically what I'm trying to do is I want to set the Pathfinder tool up for now, head back out, get a full charge of O2, then come back in. You can't get in through this one. Alright. And you know what? That looks like a picture frame. Oh, I forgot to do that scan earlier. Snag that. So in here... no. Alright, we're going to swap tanks. Make my life easier. Wonder if I want one door too many. Okay. So here's the problem with the Pathfinder tool that I have run into. Actually, we're going to scan some stuff while I'm here. Oh, I think there's another laser cutter piece in here. Yes, there is. I can get the laser cutter opened up now. Rock on. Another propulsion cannon fragment. We'll just make that go away. So if the way through was one more room up, so two rooms down, and then I think it went in under here. Ah, there it is. It's down that way. So here's the problem with, oh, what do you call it? The Pathfinder tool. So you'll notice over there, I have the Pathfinder up, right? You can, To clear nodes, you have to fully clear the nodes. You clear all nodes when you do it. You can't pick up, you can't backstep a node. So if I hit F, every node is gone. So once you use the Pathfinder tool, you have to completely back it all the way out if you're getting lost. So over here is the busted ship. We'll head in.
30 seconds.
And we'll grab more O2. Swap our tanks. Let them fill up on the Seamoth. So, back again. We have our Pathfinder tool, and we will start again. Fire one there. Where did this guy go? You know what? We will set this guy here. We'll come down here. Set this one here. Now, where is that area? It's down in here, right? Yep. Okay, so we'll use this one as a reminder. Get back to it. And down here. Okay. We'll fire one there, and we'll just kind of wander along. No, that's a little too far. Okay, we'll fire one here. Fire this one here so that we remember to come in. And there we go. Isn't it so much easier to come in this way? Have all the correct tools. What a concept. What was that just popped up? Battery charger fragment. I already have them. I just saw another piece down in here. Ah. Modification station fragment. Which gets that out of my way now.
Blueprint acquired.
I got the modification station. Awesome. We'll want that here in a little bit. I'll show you what that does. I guess I'll grab the titanium. And I think that actually should get us done in here. I think that pretty much covers everything in here. I'm going to take a poke around. Now, remember, if I grab my English Pathfinder tool,
30 seconds.
don't hit F if you're using it. Don't accidentally do that. But if you see any lights going on in there, you remember your way out, but not your way in. I'm down to 30 seconds of O2, so we'll swap our tanks. And gently and easily get in here. That is... well, busted components. Ooh! Hey! I can't pick you up? Why not? Can I scan it? No? I can see this. I can see the poster. Why can't I snag it? That's kind of weird. Why can't I pick up the poster? Nope. Huh. I will go figure out what the problem with that is at some point, but I should have been able to snag that. I don't know what its problem is. Alright, but I am down to 60 seconds of O2. So we're going to do one more look around in here, just to make sure nothing seems usable. Okay. I have run out of time. We're going to follow our Pathfinder tool. And follow the arrows. That way. And from here we pop through to find that.
30 seconds.
There's my other one, which is pointing where? That way. And then we have this one, which is saying go that direction. And then start. So that's how you use this Pathfinder tool. Oh, hello there, buddy. Aren't you feisty? Alright, we'll get our O2 figured back out. I'm kind of curious about the natural selection poster. I'm going to go take a look at that for a second. So, be right back with you guys. Alright, so, well, apparently it's buggy. So we'll just get a save in there, and maybe someday it'll work. But we also picked up our modification station and our laser cutter. The laser cutter was the last tool we needed to be able to really chase down the Aurora component. So that's an awesome find, and we'll go make sure we get that taken care of here in the near future. In the meanwhile, oops, I want to get out of here. I want to grab the Pathfinder tool and clear all the nodes so it stops using up juice. And we will hop back into the Seamoth.
Welcome aboard, Captain.
So, we finished this guy off. And over here was our life pod. Now, over here, somewhere, okay, that's life pod 17. And down there is our Jellyfish Caves entry, and I'm going to go find this now. Let's head down. Whoops. Preferably without running into random things this time. Alright, let's see what we can find down here. Remember, if you start banging your Seamoth around pretty good, just repair it. It's pretty easy to repair. So we're going to head down here. There we go. And we don't want to get underneath 200 meters. So that's our beacon. And down here are the Jellyfish Caves. And I'm running into random fish. So, as you can see, whoop, okay, this is 199 meters. We can barely get in.
Maximum depth reached.
We are now at 200, so stay above 200. Be careful if you're running right on the edge. Some of the fish will bump into you and drop you under. If we take a look, there's some gold down there. There's magnetite down here, which we're going to need for some equipment and things like that here eventually. Those worms down there will like to chew on you. Be very careful if you come down here randomly until you're familiar with them. Easiest way to avoid these guys' this problem is get underneath the big jellies, or the big jellyfish items, like they were umbrellas. But we need to get about another 100 meters before we can really come down with the Seamoth, because there's just not really enough room. We can kind of clear the stalactites and get a little damage in, but it's typically not worth trying to get down here quite yet. So we'll be coming back to this. Let's head up. Now, the other thing I had found was that 90-meter depth place, and let's go find that out. If I can stop running into things. There's a concept. Come on, get off of the... Thank you. Oh, jeez, I'm just running into everything. There we go. All right, you know what? I think it might be time to repair. Since I used half of my health at that point. There we go. Okay, so a while back, we found that little 90-meter area, and it was from our life pod, 400 meters horizontally and to the northeast. So there's the northeast, which is not us. That's to Shallows 3. So we're kind of aimed to the east right now for the life pod. We're going to go get closer to 400, and we need to cut sideways a bit. Now, if I'm right, my guess is that indicator should have told us. Okay, so there's 400 to get to our life pod, and we're just going to kind of swing right until it gets to our northeast-ish, and then we will use our second bearing off at north by northeast off life pod 3 at 700 meters, and we'll see what we can find out. But my guess is it's going to be that we found another entrance to the Jellyfish cavern. So we're almost got that turned around to the northeast, so right about there. And north by northeast, we're going to get a little closer. So here we go. Somewhere's around here-ish. So if that's our north by northeast, let's see if we can get that a little closer. Okay. And then there's our northeast at 400. So this is pretty much where we parked. And look at that. Right down there. Now this one's a tight one. Let's see if we can find a way in. See if we can go. I'm hoping to find a place that's not quite as shallow as the other entry. This one's a tight one. You're not going to be able to get some of the bigger units into this. So yeah, this is going to get us down to about 190s. Yeah, we're going to run into the stalactite problems again. Now remember, I can leave the Seamoth here and go wander around a bit, like so. This is why we brought our Sea Glide. Just try not to get chewed on when you come down in here. So down here, we're in the Jellyfish caves. Let's see. Jellyshroom! We'll give him a scanning. I don't think we can give him a scanning. Nope. But if we go over here, we'll put that onto 2. You can take a cut of a jellyfish spore if you want it. We're going to throw that out for now because I don't have any equipment for it. But you can grab some cuts of the spores and stuff like that. Now, if we poke around a bit, okay, this is where things can get ugly. These guys. Let's see if we can get a hand. See if we can get an eyeball on one. Watch out. You do not want to get caught by one by accident. They're called crab snakes. They are big, and they will chew on you and throw you around a bit. So be careful of that. Where'd he go? Where'd he go? Where'd he go? I lost him. Okay, that's not good. Where is he? There he is. Come here. I'm done with you. Haha, gotcha. Oh, is that an octopus? Oculus? Yes, it is. We're going to snag a copy of him. I'm going to grab 2 of these if I can.
New creature discovered.
Okay, do not grab that guy by accident. Now, I wanted to see if we could find some magnetite down here. We don't need too much of it, but a little bit goes a long way early in the game. I'm just poking around. I do have my second tank, right? Before something goes horribly wrong here. Yes, okay, let's swap tanks. Oh, we found something in here. Okay. Oh, I forgot this place was here. Okay, what can we scan? What can we scan? What can we scan? Can I get in? Nope, can't get in either. Supply crate. Okay, that might help. Nothing in here. Oh, nothing scannable there. Alright, so we found a piece of an old base down here. So, there's some remnants of an old base. But there is literally nothing of interest in here. So somewhere out there, there's probably more pieces of an old base. But not right now. Okay, I'm feeling a little concerning about needing some O2, running out of O2, and having to dodge these crab snakes. Where is my ride? Oh, where is my ride? There it is. So we're going to wander over here, go get some fresh O2. Slap that over. I'm starting to run out of water and stuff like that. I would like to be able to pick up some magnetite before we go. So I'm going to go down here. Ooh, nice thermal ventings. Isn't that cool? That looks beautiful down there, doesn't it? They're great for power, too. But let's see if we can't poke a little magnetite out. So down here, we're finding shale outcrops. We found gold. We found diamond.
Are the property of the All-Terra Corporation. You will be liable to reimburse the full market price. Your current bill stands at 3 million credits.
So something we haven't seen before are large deposits. Until we open up the prawn suit and some other gear, we won't be able to do that. I'm going to go over here. Okay, there's some magnetite. We are going to need a couple of diamonds to be able to get the laser cutter, so while we're down here, we'll see what we can find. This is why you want the rebreather, because the depth starts messing with your O2 level so much, you really want to be able to swap it. Make sure you've got it on. Okay, there's some more magnetite. I also found a piece of lithium. This is also very useful for you in the early game. Couple goes a long way. would like to find, I think it's 2 diamonds I need.
30 seconds.
Over here, we've got a large gold deposit. Swap my tanks. Just poking around, seeing if I can find anything useful. What's that down there? I forget. You look interesting. Can I... Okay, violet bows. And an eyeball and ham. And a cave bush. These are just some random stuff. You don't really care about it. Not in the long term. Not in the long term. That's more magnetite. What did I just see? I thought I saw something. Need a little more diamond. Come on. There we go. There's some more diamond. Now, if I take a look quickly over here at the laser cutter, I need 2 diamonds, which I was able to pick up, and I have some cave sulfur left over. So, anything left over is just freebies. We are starting to run out of O2. This place can get very distracting and disorienting if you're not careful. One of the nice parts is you can always use these thermal vents as a base of reference to figure out what you're missing. So we head up here. Hop in.
Welcome aboard, Captain.
No, yep, okay. That's my way out. So what did we pick up? I've got 3 diamonds, a couple of pieces of lithium, some magnetite, some gold, and yet more titanium. Cool. So I don't remember quite where the edges of the radiation zone are, so I'm going to switch back to my radiation breather so I don't run into that by accident. And let's head back to surface. Before we do that, though, I want to actually, let me flip that back. Put my rebreather back on. I do still have, yes, I do still have a beacon. So, I wanted to drop a beacon off down here. So, there's the thermal vents. Just going to stick the beacon in nice and easily found. Stick that in there. Set you. Jellyfish thermals. And somewhere down there we're going to want eventually look for more... Oh, not more research. Well, it is more research. We're going to look further and figure out what's going on down there. Oops, I forgot to swap my tanks. That could have been bad. So, good trip, good run. We've come down here. We found a second way into the Jellyfish Caverns. We've raided the wreck from Life Pod 17, which it's being silly with again. Let's flip you off and on. I'm going to set these guys to yellow because we're pretty much done with them now. What is this? This looks like another wreck. Hello. What we got here? Boom. We got bits and pieces. We got stuff to go research. And it looks like... I think I saw a... Yep. That's a cutter door that we're going to have to cut open. Okay, so... where did we find this? This is right on top from the Jellyfish entry that we researched earlier. We're calling those Jellyfish thermals. So we'll come back and check this out in a minute, but I need to go get my laser cutter. So where is the base? There is the base. Let's head back for the base. Home sweet home. 17% of power. Got us over to Life Pod 17. In and out of the wreck a few times. And we went down and found another entry to the Jellyfish Caves. And that entry showed us a new wreck to go look at. But there's a couple of pieces we're going to want to do first. First up, apparently, I need some water. So we're going to snag that. We'll just slurp that down and get that out of the way. There we go. I will go deal with lunch and foods and waters and things like that. You guys don't need to watch me do that. But of interest... Oops. That was silly of me. I forgot to switch out of my rebreather. But really, you just want to make sure you have this radiation helmet on in case it goes active. So we found a couple more things down there. We found... Let's see what we found. We opened our rebreather. Okay, we got the laser cutter. So we just need a little bit of cave sulfur, so we'll just snag that while we're thinking about it. This way we've got the last of our tools. This is the last of the major tools that we're going to find. Until we start doing some serious upgrades on the other pieces of equipment. But this is our last hand tool. And let's see, what else do we have? We found another piece of the prawn suit, which we don't care about. We found a thermal blade. Now this requires us to snag what is that called? I'm having a moment. The modification station. So once we build this thing, actually that's not too expensive, but I gotta go to computer chips, which means I gotta get copper and so on and so forth. We'll come back to that. Anyway, the modification station will allow us to do upgrades on existing equipment. So at some point, we will open up the thermal blade, which cooks and sterilizes small organisms for immediate consumption. It just takes a battery and off you go. It's pretty much good forever. So in the meanwhile, we've got a couple of things we want to do. First one, let's see who's out there.
This is Avery Quinn of Trading Ship Sunbeam. Aurora, do you read? Over? Nothing but vacuum. These Altera ships. They run low on engine grease, send an SOS, you offer to help, they don't pick up. Aurora, I'm out on the far side of the system. It's gonna take more than a week to reach your position. Do you still need our assistance? Over. I'll try them again tomorrow. Damn charter's gonna have us blowing our credits running errands for Altera. See what the long-range scans pick up in the meantime.
All right, so somebody's willing to come and help us. Rock on. Hopefully they make it, but apparently it's going to be a while, so we're going to be here for a little bit. So in the meanwhile, what we're going to do is go check out that other wreck. But I think that'll be for the next visit. We'll just come out here, take a look at our beautiful, wonderful area. Oops. So, you see that thing in the upper right where it shows the indicator for the radio? As you can see, we got another radio message.
Plan pre-recorded distress call.
This is Life Pod 6. I have a passenger on board. Coordinates attached. We've landed a kilometer from the crash site, but there's radiation in between us and the rendezvous. Request immediate assistance. 6 out.
Signal coordinates corrupted. Approximate transmission origin recorded to data bank.
Okay, we will get into this discussion on the next episode. That tends to be a bit more involved. Short version, long story, you're going to need some help figuring out where Pod 6 went. So in the meanwhile, as always, thank you for watching. And if you would leave a like or a comment, it's always appreciated. And I will see you next time.